Welcome to Deep Quotes. Here, we enter the intense inner world of Fyodor Dostoevsky. His words expose the depths of guilt, faith, freedom, and the contradictions of the human soul. It's not miracles that generate faith, but faith that generates miracles. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst than to be happy in a fool's paradise. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. The deeper the grief, the closer is God. Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great men must, I think, have great sadness on earth. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lie comes to such a pass that he cannot distinguish the truth within him. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. When I look back on my past and think how much time I wasted on nothing, how much time has been lost in futilities, errors, laziness, incapacity to live, how little I appreciated it, how many times I sinned against my heart and soul, then my heart bleeds. Life is a gift. Life is happiness. Every minute can be an eternity of happiness. If you want to overcome the whole world, overcome yourself. I gave up caring about anything, and all the problems disappeared. When he has lost all hope, all object in life, man becomes a monster in his misery. Only through suffering can we find ourselves. To go wrong in one's own way is better than to go right in someone else's. If you love everything, you will perceive the divine mystery of things. Man has it all in his hands, and it all slips through his fingers from sheer cowardice. Love the animals, love the plants, love everything. If you love everything, you will perceive the divine mystery in things. Once you perceive it, you will begin to comprehend it better every day, and you will come at last to love the whole world with an all-embracing love. Totally without hope one cannot live. To live without hope is to cease to live. Hell is hopelessness. It is no accident that above the entrance to Dante's hell is the inscription, "Leave behind all hope, you who enter here." Life is paradise, and we are all in paradise, but we refuse to see it. There is immeasurably more left inside than what comes out in words. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Taking a new step, uttering a new word, is what people fear most. Only the heart knows how to find what is precious. Man only likes to count his troubles, but he doesn't count his joys. He who masters the gray every day is a hero. Intelligence alone is not nearly enough when it comes to acting wisely. You can be sincere and still be stupid. To think too much is a disease. by interpreting freedom as the propagation and immediate gratification of needs, people distort their own nature, for they engender in themselves a multitude of pointless and foolish desires, habits, and incongruous stratagems. Their lives are motivated only by mutual envy, sensuality, and ostentation. If everything on earth were rational, nothing would happen. Everything passes, only truth remains. The most offensive is not their lying. One can always forgive lying. Lying is a delightful thing, for it leads to truth. What is offensive is that they lie and worship their own lying. Wealth is the number of things one can do without. A man who lies to himself and believes his own lies becomes unable to recognize truth, either in himself or in anyone else, and he ends up losing respect for himself and for others. It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. People speak sometimes about the bestial cruelty of man, but that is terribly unjust and offensive to beasts. No animal could ever be so cruel as a man, so artfully, so artistically cruel. To be in love is not the same as loving. You can be in love with a woman and still hate her. A society should be judged not by how it treats its outstanding citizens, but by how it treats its criminals. If you wish to glimpse inside a human soul and get to know a man, just watch him laugh. If he laughs well, he's a good man. Deprived of meaningful work, men and women lose their reason for existence. They go stark, raving mad. Only one thing matters, one thing, to be able to dare. Learning to love is hard, and we pay dearly for it. It takes hard work and a long apprenticeship, for it is not just for a moment that we must learn to love, but forever. The best way to keep a prisoner from escaping is to make sure he never knows he's in prison. This is my last message to you. In sorrow, seek happiness. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes.